So this is April 4th. I have been in home quarantine since March 4th. So this is my 1 month anniversary of being quarantined. Basically stuck in a very large house all by myself with nobody else here. Which has been a little weird. And honestly, at the beginning, it wasn't too difficult because I was finishing 2 master's courses, finishing a term at the school I'm teaching at. So I was definitely kept busy. So I didn't go by too slowly, but it's been 2 weeks now without the master's courses and just kind of a little bit more time on my hands with no one else around. And it gets a little weird, not gonna lie. I have talked to my plants quite a bit lately. But, I mean, I do have this really nice house, and I have a treadmill, and I have a pool. So I'm not complaining. I have quarantined far better than many people, and so I'm feeling really, really grateful for that. I'm just really grateful for so many things in my life. This isn't like I'm going to die tomorrow, like that kind of a thing, but like my school has been fantastic. Everybody at the school has been really supportive of each other and checking in with each other. Going into an online home learning situation. Luckily, for me, because we kind of had a blended flipped classroom through the rest of the year. It hasn't been so difficult this term to be doing more of that. Really, I think the discussions being in person versus on Zoom are really the major difference. Really, I think everything else is pretty similar. So that's been nice, and so keeping up with everything has been pretty easy to do. I think maybe I'm doing a good job. They've asked me to kind of set up something else, which is nice. One of the lessons I learned this week is I don't have to and shouldn't give my students enough work to keep them busy, because honestly, they need the downtime because this is scary for them. And they need to just be able to relax with their family and not feel like they have something that they have to do. And so I've really reflected on that and redone my plan for next week. But my son has been calling pretty regularly. My mama has been calling me. I've gotten to speak with my dad. Just connecting with friends I haven't talked to in a while. On one hand, this is actually not terrible because it's kind of forcing us all to really take a minute and slow down and reevaluate. But also, I want to recognize that I'm speaking from a place of privilege, and not everybody has a house that they can be by themselves and a job that can continue to pay and that I can continue to work. So I do want to recognize that. I mean, that's real. I think we should all be trying just a little bit harder to be recognizing each other's needs and maybe pulling back on some of the I expect this of you or I expect that of you, or just trying to be more empathetic with each other, I guess. I think I've got this situation happening in my life right now, which I will not get into, but it's I think not terribly inconsistent, and also it's also fairly common with people who live and work overseas. I've spoken with many different people over the last couple of months, just trying to understand and actually family that do not travel really struggle to understand when you have an expat life. And so, you know, as much as I love my family, I also that issue with not accepting is not on my side, you know what I mean? And so, like, they're gonna have to figure that out for themselves. But I'm always, I'm always here. I'm always available. I'm one of the things that has really been, I think, brought to the forefront is, thank goodness for technology right now. Like, we may not have the world's best leaders, and they may not be making the world's best choices with this whole thing, and this may go on a lot longer and take a lot more lives. But you know what? We do have technology, and we do have the same capabilities that we've had, but now we can understand even more how to keep in contact with people who are not in our home, since we have to stay in our home, and how to, share our lives with people who are not in our home, and so that we can stay socially distanced, but still stay part of each other's lives. And I think that has really been able to come to the forefront in all of this, which makes me very, very grateful. I've been saying this for a long time, and I hope that different family and friends will understand that better. And like I said, I'm privileged that I have a pool and I have a treadmill so that I can go upstairs and I can go walk on the treadmill, and I've got internet so I can watch a workout video, or I can go out in the pool and get in there and kind of kick around, do my water aerobics. And I've been really grateful for all the friends and family that have reached out. So thank you. Like, that, it means a lot. I do get a little jealous of the people who are kind of homebound with their family. I know that, I think we all want something different than what we have, right? No matter what the situation is, I'm sure that there are people who are with their family who are wishing that they were by themselves. And I can tell you by myself that I wish I was with family. Really, what else to say about all of this? It's just kind of, so far so good, like I'm healthy. All of my friends and family are healthy. The only thing I would say is that if you have not yet figured out that staying home, social distancing, wearing a mask, washing your hands, not going places, if you have not yet figured out that that's real, I'm telling you it's real. It's really real, and you need to do that. If we're looking at this semi-long term, trying to, wait until we get a vaccine, it's going to take all of us coming together. And, it's going to take neighbors helping and stepping in if they see people being harmed. There's I have dealt with domestic violence, and I have dealt with neighbors who turned a blind eye because it wasn't their situation to get in, and people who didn't do anything because they thought, this isn't my family, or this isn't my thing. And please step in this kind of situation where they have nowhere to go. Step in, because to friends and family, I love you all. I miss all of you. I think about everybody all the time, and so I'm here, and I've been trying to reach out to different people, and please feel free to reach out to me, especially the people in the United States. It's a little tricky because I'm pretty much 12 hours difference. If you send me a message and we make a plan, I will stay up to the middle of the night to get your call. I have nowhere else to go. So, problem solved. You just have to let me know in advance, okay? And I think that we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this, and it's going to be okay at the end. We just have to keep doing our part and keeping a positive attitude, and don't give yourself too much pressure. Don't feel like you have to do something all the time, every day. So for my friend Kathy, who asked me to make this video of what it's like, I thought today being my 1 month anniversary would be a good day to do that. Not even did my makeup. So I also did a video, what makes you beautiful video. So I'm going to upload that tomorrow because you don't need 2 from me today. Okay? So thank you for everything. I love you all, and light and love and blessings and all that.